by Tiamat. Today I am going to be doing a tarot card reading for you guys because I am your favourite reader. This is going to be uploaded on Tiamat's Tarot when the timing is correct. But right now I don't really feel like the timing is correct. And yeah, that's all I need to give you as an explanation because that's what we are supposed to be doing as a collective right now, getting more into the mind state of actually just being rather than worrying about what we have to do so much we don't actually complete it. So first of all, we will have pile number 1 with the 4 of Pentacles. My wire for my, oh no, it is actually my webcam that's on this camera. Like my webcam's on the camera, but it's the actual webcam itself. So yeah, I can already intuitively feel that with the 4 of Wands coming out as your first energy card, this is going to be a time for you to really rest, nurture yourself, and to really think about where it is that you want to build your stability, because I can see that at the moment your energy is a little bit scattered and all over the place. You are wanting to take a movement and a step towards something that you are quite passionate about, but you're not really sure if you're going to end up getting your heart broken and if it's going to give you the stability that you need and crave. But you are being warned that if you have just recently gotten out of a relationship, if you've recently gone through a breakup, whether this is a breakdown of a physical relationship, an emotional relationship, or just like a companionship relationship that has been supporting you for a very long time, you are being warned at the moment not to go back to your exes, not to speak to people, not to move on too quickly, and not to go towards your first option immediately, because you are being called to just really evaluate the options that you have in front of you so that you are able to make the healthiest connections. And if you are wanting to go back to, I'm not going to necessarily say an ex, because I am reading for some twin flames that are out there. So there are some of you that are actually in separation right now, and you don't obviously consider that you are broken up right now. Neither of you, I'm guessing, are considering that, especially for those of you that are matrix twins. I am seeing that you are like really struggling to call it quits, but that's because you guys have known each other in previous lifetimes and you guys are connected. Even if the matrix, the current reality that we were living in, was to break down, it would not matter because your souls know each other from previous incarnations. True twins are the same as well, much the same, although karmic twins are not necessarily the same. Karmic twins and other types of soulmates, connections, and what's the word, contracts can be terminated within this lifetime. So can twin flame relationships, but they are rarer to be terminated, and it's more difficult to terminate those relationships. So yes, but yeah, let's see what is happening and what you are being warned about, and guidance. What actually is the title? I can't remember, but let's see what you're being warned about. Okay, so the first thing that you are being warned about, pile number 1, is to not rush ahead and to try and focus on stardom and to try and be the next big thing, because there are people out there who do that, but the more you build things slowly, the more likely you are to have stability. So again, you are the 4 of Wands card. So this is showing me that you're wanting to focus on something that is going to be stable. Now, this Aquarius card energy is showing me that the high vibrational energy of this Aquarius season is causing you to detach from your current situations, which is causing you to feel very confused. So you are being called to just really ground yourself at the moment and really just focus on nurturing yourself so that you don't get too confused, so that you don't get too anxious, and so that you don't get too angry with everything that's going on, because I can see that you are someone who is really wanting to make sure that you are doing the right thing as well as the best thing for yourself. So it's going to be really important to make sure that you are heeding this warning and actually taking a step back rather than focusing on what's going on in the celebrity industry or the public eye or anything like that. Oh, you can see that I'm using my keyboard as a, oh, nice one. Let's move my keyboard, but oh, I can't be bothered. Let's just keep it there. Nice one. I didn't realise that you could actually see that. Anyway. Okay. So yeah, I can see though that you are being called to just really make sure that you're not sharing too much of your energy with other people, and that you are actually making healthy, strong, and committed relationships at this current point in your ascension journey. Especially for those of you that are resonating as not being an air sign, because I can see that this Aquarius time is actually going to be quite confusing for you. So yeah, that is a warning for you. This Aquarius period is causing you to feel quite a lot of uncertainty, and Spirit wants you to know that that is okay. It is normal for you to feel this way, and you're not going through anything different to anybody else. We are all going through this at the moment. We're all reevaluating things, or trying to focus on a new way of living, and this is causing us to feel very confused at times. So you are being guided to just really ground yourself, making sure that you can actually be present in the moment rather than actually going all high vibrational and not focusing on your family members, your friends, and your connections and your commitments. So yeah, it's going to be so important for you to make sure that you actually are looking towards the pathway that is in front of you, and that you are taking these steps needed to actually actualize your goals. So yeah. Okay, also with the Four of Cups card coming out, you are being called to make sure, in reverse again, you are being called to make sure that you are setting healthy boundaries, because you are being warned that there are a lot of people who want to either have your place or who want to be like you, and because of this they are quite jealous and they're evil eyeing you. So you do need to make sure that you are protecting yourself and your energy so that you don't get into any kind of scraps, fights, or anything like that, because that would be awful to see you getting into anything like that. So yeah, pile number one, that is your reading. I will see you next time. I am now going to swiftly go into pile number two. Let me just put those cards away. Okay, hello pile number two. Hi pile number two. This is your reading, all about what you need to be warned about and what is coming next in your life. Okay, so I can see that you are being warned about the endings that have been going on within your life. There is one person that is karmic, and there is one person that is quite a positive influence within your life. Now, that person that is a positive influence within your life has been trying to warn you not to mess with them for a little while. I can see that perhaps they have been veiling themselves up so that they could come and give you a light message. But I can also see that you rejected this message and thought, you listened to your ego and thought that you knew the best. However, just take it as it resonates. But I can see that you are needing to really actually focus on ensuring that the ending that you created for yourself is complete before you go into any new relationships and connections, because if there is a residual energy left over, your new connections, your new relationships are going to be able to feel this, and they are going to be mimicking your energy. They're not necessarily going to be seeing their exes or their ex-partners, but they're going to be holding on to things from their past, holding on to stagnant energy that is no longer serving them. And I am seeing that you are actually the catalyst within this relationship. You are the one that is being called to purify and clarify your own energy to inspire your divine counterpart to actually do better for themselves as well. So yeah, I can also see that you are being warned not to take too much action, because I can see that that is going to be, I can see that there is going to be a lot of things coming into your life within the next few months, but you are being called to actually just be more feminine, just be more present again, and just be receptive to what is coming into your life rather than always feeling the need to take action, always feeling the need to strike out towards what you believe in. You need to take time to look at what's going on in the world around you, because we're not living in the same world as we were a few years ago, and it's important to look, observe, and then to act upon what you can take action on, not trying to control things that are out of your depths of understanding or your boundaries. So yeah, wow, with the Hanged Man coming out in reverse, I'm not going to lie to you, pile number 2. This is going to be a difficult time, and you are being warned. You are being warned, pile number 2. I'm sorry for doing that little finger flick. That wasn't a very nice thing to say, but yeah. With this Hanged Man coming out in reverse, it's going to be a really tough time for you, because you're not using your intuition and you're not using your crown chakra to empathize with other people. So you just need to make sure that you are caring for the people who are in need of your help at the moment. So yeah, that is all that is coming up within your reading. But now I am going to go into pile number 3, which is the Wheel. So let me just put these cards away. So yeah, we are now going into pile number 3 with the Wheel. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading. Hiya. This is all about what you need to be warned about coming up. Okay, so I can see that what you need to be warned about is, with this Hierophant card coming out, you're out there trying to help everybody else get into deep committed connections, because you want to manifest your own soulmate or twin flame. And I can see that this is really successful. This is going really well for you, but you do need to actually make sure that you are focusing on your own relationship, because the way that you are helping other people is inspirational. But I can see that your partner, your personal partner, is actually feeling a little bit left out in the cold at the moment. So you do need to make sure, pile number 3, that you actually are telling your person that you care about them, letting them know that they are special to you, so that you don't feel like your connection is slipping, as well as making sure that you let your person know the styles of love, the styles of commitment that you want within this relationship. And also I can see that the most important warning for you with the Hierophant coming out in reverse is actually that marriage does not end at a wedding, at a celebration. Marriage, that is just the first start of marriage, and that is something that many people don't realize. I can see that I have lost all of my followers from this, because I myself, when I first realized this, I was like, what the hell? Yeah, I didn't really think of it like that, to be honest. But marriage is actually a lifelong commitment. Now, of course, you can get married and then divorced, but that is not what I am advising on this channel. I'm advising, of course, I'm not talking negatively about people who have been in relationships where they've had to have divorces or anything like that, but what my point is you don't want to just keep hopping from one relationship to the next, because you cannot find fulfillment within your relationships. So you do need to realize that marriage is not just a wedding ceremony, it's not just a party, and it's not just a celebration. It is a commitment that you are making, not only to yourself but to another person. So if you're not 100% serious about what you are saying and what you are doing, you really need to be mindful, because if you play with other people's hearts and feelings, you will get karma for this, and you will feel awful, because you will feel guilty. You will feel the guilt from it for years to come. But I can see that you are being warned not to block your blessings. If you are in a beautiful relationship, you are being called to go ahead and take the next step at commitment. Now, this can be a little bit scary, but you are being advised and guided upon how to do this by spirit. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean if you're just in a new relationship that you are going to be proposing to each other and getting married. No, what it means is you may be going out on public dates or setting your relationship status to in a relationship, putting photos of yourselves up on social media, or telling your family members and friends that you're together. Or if you're already married, for the people at the other end of the scale, you might want to renew your vows. You might want to spend some time doing some commitment ceremonies, some tantric ceremonies, if that is what you want to do, just to ensure that you are rebuilding your connection and your bonds within your relationship. But I can see that, wow, you are being guided by spirit to continue making this progress, because you are being warned that there will always be people who don't want to see you happy. But I can see that with the Two of Wands coming out, that you and your person are very much on the same page. You are very much manifesting the same thing together, and that you are having progress because of this. But that progress is not linear. You do not need to judge your progress or criticize yourself against other people. That is one of your biggest warnings that you are having at the moment. You don't need to compare yourself against other people, because the more that you do start to judge yourself and engage in comparisons, the more that you are actually going to find out that there is always going to be someone who's better at something than you. I'm sorry to say that, but there's always going to be someone who's better at, say for example, you can't hop on one foot for more than half an hour. There's always going to be someone down the road who can do that, but you may be the best person at jumping on both feet in the whole entire world. So don't judge yours and your partner's relationship progress against other people, and especially in a world of social media. It is so important to make sure that you are actually just loving on yourself and nurturing yourself and your partner for who you are. So that is really important. Pile number 3. Let's get one more card. Ooh! Okay, so the Ace of Cups. Okay, so I can see that with the Ace of Cups card coming out, that you and your person are having mutual fulfillment within your relationship connections at this current time. So you are being warned just to actually take a little bit of time to think about people who are not having so much love. Take a bit of time together to pray, to collectively heal people who are not going through this same healing, because the more that you create spiritual circles for upliftment and healing for other people, the better your community is going to thrive. And the more that you are able to see the people within your connections and your community that are not doing too well and uplift them, the more that you will be able to manifest better times for yourself and for your relationship as well. So I can see that you and your person are wanting to heal other people, because you have reached a point within your relationship and your connection where you have got so much love for each other and so much love for the world, that you are able to now go out and spread this love, this joy with other people. So that is so beautiful. Truly, honestly, I have never heard of a reading that has come out like that. I've watched many tarot card readings. I know I say this a lot, but this is one of the most beautiful readings that I've ever seen, pile number 3. To know that, because this whole reading has been about union for you, and to know that there is someone out there that loves you so very much that they are willing to do anything to keep you happy, to keep this connection thriving, is just such beautiful energy. And it doesn't have to be any type of way, if you know what I'm saying. You don't have to have a relationship and call it a relationship, and it doesn't have to be your mum or whatever. It doesn't have to be your brother or your sister or whatever. just take it however it resonates, okay? But that is everything. This was a beautiful reading today. Thank you very much for sharing your energy with me, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye. Bye bye bye. 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 Oh shit. Rotate device. Okay, apparently I'm going to rotate the device instead of ending the reading. But yeah, I'm now going to work out how to download this, because my 6 degrees outside today. Hello. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna work out how to download this because my PC's playing up, so I'm gonna work out how to download it without needing my PC, which I'm not sure if I will be able to do. I don't think I'll be able to do that, but I'll be able to do it like tomorrow or the day after. It will stop freezing soon, so yeah. Anyway, that is all. That is everything, but I will see you soon, and I look forward to speaking to you next time. Goodbye. Thank you very much for watching the first episode back on Tiamat's Tarot, although we are on Holistic Healing by Tiamat at the moment.